Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Since no one came here to hear me, we will get through with this quickly. I am Cato Johnson. I'm Vice Chair of the Board of Trustees and a member of the Board Athletic Committee, and it is my pleasure to welcome you here today. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees and also the advisors who work with the Athletic Director, thank you for taking time out of your schedule to be with us. I would like to read a statement from our President, Dr. M. David Rudd, who is in California, and this is his statement. Our Athletic Director, Larry Veach, did an exceptional job directing this search. He identified the needs of our program, along with the characteristics and experience of the individual needed to help this program take the next big step in this remarkable trajectory. I want to say thank you to Larry and to the search committee members. After a thorough and thoughtful national search, an exceptional individual was identified. He just happened to be a Memphian. That's not unusual for a national ranked program. That is, the internal intent, the internal talent already here would be at the level necessary to move the program forward. Congratulations, Coach Silverfield. He's unique and a passionate talent. His expectations for this program are to compete at the highest level, and I am confident that he will build on a well-established foundation to help us take another step forward for Tiger football. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce our Athletic Director, Larry Veach.
It's always hard to follow Cato. He's the sharpest dressed man in the room every time, so thank you, Cato.
I got to turn these back in.
There you go. I want to thank Cato, and I want to thank President Rudd and several folks that were really surrounding me through this process and advising and supporting me as we move forward. First of all, a few of our trustees, in addition to Mr. Johnson, Dave North, Brad Martin, and Alan Graff were instrumental through the process. My new friend and representative of the Board of Visitors, Mike Bruns, Dr. KB Turner, the chair of our Faculty Athletic Committee. Thank you, KB. And I had several former players, well, I shouldn't say several, a few former players that advised me a little bit throughout the process. And one of the things that I realized early on is after being here just 10 weeks on the job, that I really needed some folks to help me see and understand and really know what Memphis football was about and what this culture represented. So having some former players involved and advising me was nice. Especially nice was Reed Hedgepeth. So Reed, I really want to make a special recognition of you and thank you for being with me throughout the whole process. Reed's a former player. He's also obviously a leader in our community, and he was absolutely fantastic throughout. So thank you, Reed. I want to thank our administrative team, particularly Jeff Crane. We had a lot of folks do a lot of work, but Jeff, you were my right-hand man and strength throughout the process. Thank you for all your work. And then I want to tell you just a little bit about Ryan. You will have the release and all the details. I won't give you all the specific highlights, but I do want, first of all, I'm sure he's going to recognize his wife, Mariana, here momentarily. But Mariana, if you could stand and say hello to the group. We have some flowers over here that we will allow you to pick up there at the end. Go ahead and do it now. That's great. She's eager and ready. That's good.
It's been a while.
It has been a while. Been waiting for a little while. Somebody has to take care of the football coaches. That's just the way it works. We were able to swing over out of state and pick up Mariana this morning to get her here, and I'm glad she could be here for the moment. They have a dog named Max. I'm excited to meet Max. I believe Max was with you on the plane today coming back, so glad you could both be in town. You know, we all know that Ryan's been a great offensive line coach, a great associate head coach, involved in the program in so many ways. He's been up for Coach of the Year finalist for offensive line. His offensive lines have performed at a real high level. But what really stuck out to me is Ryan's been coaching almost literally all his life. He really, since high school, so 22 years, is that right? So since you were 18 years old, you've been out on a football field coaching young men, and coaching men that were your age at the time, I'm sure. He's coached at the high school level, the college level, obviously in the NFL, and perhaps most importantly, he's the coach that's been here for the last 4 years and been a part of this, an integral part of this program and the rise to where we are today. And it's so exciting to see you here in front of me. You know, when I stood up here 5 days ago, seems like a long 5 days, let me tell you, I talked about our department and university leadership working diligently to find and identify the right coach. I talked about how, because of the investments that have been made in this program, and it's important that we continue to make investments in this program, and because of the recent success and because of the quality of this community and how you all have embraced this program, that this would be a job that would be extremely attractive to national candidates across the country. And I can tell you that that proved to be very true. I'm also very proud and confident of the process we went through. We were very diligent, had several people around me advising me and leading us all through it. And I will tell you, throughout that process, before I met with you 5 days ago, I met with the team. And this was an idea of Mr. Crane's, and he suggested that we hand out these note cards to all the players. So we handed them all out, and I asked them to write on there what they were looking for in a head coach, right? Then I had one of our smart young administrators put together a word cloud, which I have no idea how to do, but there it is in front of you, and I showed it to the team, and I just want to read some of these things to you. They wanted somebody that's real, somebody that's a winner, a competitor with high energy, someone that truly loves and cares for the players. They wanted a Memphian, somebody who was all in, someone that could continue to provide the discipline and accountability that is really a hallmark of this program, as I've come to find. Someone that's authentic and someone that can continue to take us along where we've been, winning championships. Ultimately, I will tell you that when I look for a head coach, and I get a lot of questions through this process about, do we want an offensive-minded coach? Do we want a defensive-minded coach? What are we looking for specifically? And what I wanted is a great leader, and I'm confident we found him. You know, I also want to be very clear, Ryan won this job. He clearly won this job. We went through a process that was fairly grueling, and he won it outright, and not for any other reason. He separated himself by his preparation, by his commitment and passion for this program, and his talent and ability to get it done. I'm confident that Ryan Silverfield is the right man at the right time for Memphis football.
That's what we're looking for. That's right.
I'm truly excited to come alongside him and support him and all our coaches as we move this program forward. So with that, I ask you to help me welcome the new head football coach for the Memphis Tigers, Ryan Silverfield.
A little easier last Sunday. There you go. A dream come true. My dream job. To have the chance to stand in front of our team minutes ago, to be named the head football coach at the University of Memphis, a dream come true. This is my dream job. Honored, humbled, grateful, sincere, appreciative. I could go on and on about the adjectives and adverbs, about how I feel about this place, this university. I can't wait. So excited. But let me start by thanking so many individuals that made this happen. I apologize ahead of time because I'm sure I'll leave out so many people that have gotten me to this point. Let me start by thanking Dr. Rudd. Dr. Rudd has been wonderful to me, my family, this entire time. Truly appreciative of everything he's done for me. I'd like to thank Laird Veach, our Director of Athletics, who's a gentleman who I can't wait to stand side by side, locked arm in arm, and take this program and this athletic department to new heights. I'd like to thank Jeff Crane for his work and look forward to working alongside him as well. Reed Hedgepeth, thank you. You're a true Memphian. Loves this program, loves this city. Thank you. Honored to call you a friend. Brad Martin, truly a gentleman, a good-hearted soul. I'm grateful also who's been along with me along this journey and can't wait for many more years to having Brad in my corner. Dave North, who's not here today. Dave's been a wonderful friend. Truly grateful for his friendship and everything he's done. Alan Graff, another gentleman that's been so wonderful to me. Ed Moranowitz, a dear old friend who's been by my side this whole time, who's seen the ups and downs of my coaching career. There are so many of you out there today. I wish I could name all your names, but I can look at you right now and know how grateful I am to call you guys friends. Thank you all for your support. Along this way, there's been so many people that have gotten me to this point. Right? When I was 18 years old, as Laird just mentioned, coaching at a high school in Jacksonville, Florida, and then at the age of 20, coaching at Division III school as a D-line coach in the middle of nowhere, Virginia, to having the opportunity to be a head high school coach at a young age, to coaching in the NFL, to finally coming to a place I call home, Memphis. I'm so honored and grateful for all those coaches, all those players along the way. But I'd be doing a disjustice if I didn't thank the current players on this Memphis roster. I think there was slight joy and excitement a few minutes ago when I had the chance to hug most of them, if not all of them. And that's where the joy comes from. To see those young men that I will have the opportunity to lead, along with the rest of our staff, to sense a genuine excitement for me to be their next head football coach. Pure joy. It warms my heart. I'd like to thank the city of Memphis. I'm one of you. I couldn't be here without you guys, your support, the former Tiger players, everybody. So grateful. Again, there's plenty of people that I'm probably leaving out. But last and certainly not least, I got to thank my rock. Not just you, Cato. I see that rock on your hand, but thank you for your support. Let's go win a bunch more of those. But it's funny, I truly only tear up the times I get to look at my wife in the eyes, and I'm so grateful. She stood by my side the last 10 years, through ups and downs, wins and losses. Proud of her and everything she's done. Thank you. I guess they say offensive line coaches shouldn't cry, but I'm a head coach now, so gosh darn it, I'm going to do it. With all that being said, I want you all to know that the direction this program is going to be held is going to continue to go in the right direction. We're going to do it the right way at all times. I constantly throw out terms like structure, standard, and accountability. Those are the words I threw out to our players in our team meeting not too long ago. We're going to do it the right way. Everything is going to matter in this program, from academics to how we live socially to what we do in the community and on the football field. It is all going to matter. Every day is just going to be just as important as the last. We will make this city proud. We will make the University of Memphis proud. All of our fans, thank you. We will make you proud. I'm excited about this journey for many, many years to come. I can't wait to get started, even though I feel like I've already gotten started. Again, thank you. I'm honored and humbled and so appreciative to the city of Memphis, to the university, to our athletic department to be your head football coach. Go Tigers, go.
Okay, questions for Coach? Just go ahead and ask it.
All right. Ryan, you called this your dream job. When you found out, what went through your mind, just kind of like realizing that it had hit that this was actually happening?
Yeah, my mind's been racing for a long time since Saturday night, and almost now a full week later. And this opportunity, like you said, my dream job. And all it means is I just need to work harder, right? No days off, no hours off. I haven't got a lot of sleep. So when Laird actually came by my house last night and offered me the job, true excitement, felt honored, grateful, and ready to get to work. Also have a pretty darn good opponent coming up in Penn State, so that went through my mind as well. But just excited to hit the ground running. And when he gave me the interim tag, I told him I'm going to treat it just like it's my job. And I haven't stopped since, and I won't stop till you guys drag me out of here. So that's how I'll treat it, and I'll treat every day the exact same. I'll give it my all to this university and this football program.
Coach,
Sure.
well, let's first go on and say, when you went into the meeting room with the players and looked at them, I'm sure they had an inkling already, but give us a little sense of what that was like for you and what you saw.
Pure joy. Some hugs, some clapping, some emotions. I think you realize the impact you can make on the young men, the student athletes here at the university. When you get to see them share the same type of joy you do, that means maybe you've made a difference along the way. And that's what this is all about. It's my job as a head football coach to serve our student athletes. It's our assistant coaches' jobs to serve our student athletes every day in everything we do, all parts of life. And to see some of them with the smiles as big as mine, pure joy, pure appreciation, hopefully for a little part that I played in their life and the part that I will continue to play in their life, that gave me so much happiness. And at the end of the day, we got a lot of work to do, and they know I'll hold them accountable, and I think they're excited about that, and we've got a bright future ahead of us.
Coach, what did it mean in this last few days, the support you've gotten vocally from current to former players? Were you surprised a little bit by how vocal everybody was in supporting you? And what did that mean to you to have that support?
Sure. Really meant more than words I can put in words, truly. Because if the current players, the former players, and people that I've been associated with believe in me, it gives me a chance to say that maybe I've done it the right way along the way. And that's how I want to approach every single day. Do it the right way all the time. And if those people believed in me and thought that I had a chance to do something special and lead this program, that means that don't ever waver from doing it the right way all the time. Always be myself, continue to pour into them, and truly knew that that was the right way to do things. I talked with Laird about this. I said, look, one of the things I try to do is actually stay off social media. Yeah, kind of hard, but at the end of the day, it was nice to see the support. But I told him, and we've talked about this, I didn't want that support, whether it be from former players, current players, the fans, the boosters. I didn't want that to have any say in who he was hiring. I wanted him to hire the best coach for this program, the right fit for this program. And we looked eye to eye last night, and he said, you are the right guy, you are the right fit. Not because of anything else, other because the direction we need to take this program. That gave me a great sense of relief and understanding that we'll continue to do this the right way. So with all that being said, obviously, really appreciative. I know I use that word a lot, but I am. I'm honored to get that support, but it's time to go to work.
Hey, Coach, you have multiple opportunities to leave without positions, and why did you step in all this time?
Yeah, I think in life, it's not always about just having patience, right? Sometimes it's the ones that work hard and are loyal. Sometimes they don't always get what they want. In this case, I was loyal to a program. I was loyal to a city. and it worked out in my favor. So it's kind of a message to all those people that have been working really hard at things in life and are loyal and have a dream that they want to accomplish, and people believe in them. Keep working. It will come true. And the ability to have those, blessed with so many other opportunities. I truly didn't waver at them because this is the one I always wanted. This is the job I always wanted. And I've loved this. You know, I mentioned this on Sunday, right? If you love Memphis, it freaking loves you back. And the support of this city, second to none. And so I'm grateful, we are grateful to be here in Memphis for the support of the city, and we will make you proud in everything we do.
Coach, once you get to that point, when did this become a dream job for you? Was it after you got here and you've always kind of eyed it in the city?
Great question. Truth be told, I had never really thought of being the head coach at Memphis prior to coming here. And I think once you become intertwined with the city, its culture, the people, the friends I've made along the way, the relationships that are built, I didn't want those to go away. I wanted to be here. And so, excuse me, over the years, even after a few months of being here, I realized how special this place was, how special our leaders are at this school. There's a great sense of pride in being a Memphian. We wear 901 on our sleeves and on our heart. And the way the support from this university, from this athletic department, from the leadership top down, that's when I realized this was a dream job. I'd never wanted to let it go. And it led me here today, and I'm so damn honored.
What are things you'll take from Coach Norvell that you could use, and who are some of the other guys in your past that will make you who you be as a head coach?
Yeah, great. You know, I did not do my due diligence by thanking Coach Norvell. I was wrong for that. And so Mike Norvell gave me this opportunity to come with him. So let it be known that I am so thankful for Mike Norvell. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be here. His friendship, his trust, his guidance, his leadership, I will value till the day I die. Truly a man that did the right way. Not just on the field or in the X's and O's, but did the right way. Respected by his peers, respected by the city, respected by the fans and the players. So I am thankful to Mike Norvell. I'll forever be indebted to him for this opportunity. Learned a lot. We talk about the culture of a place. He helped build this culture. And I learned that there's a right way to do things. And so for that, those things will continue. We will continue to build our culture stronger and do things at a high level. There's a lot of other coaches. Coach Corky Rogers, a guy that's a Hall of Fame in Florida High School Association. Give him a lot of credit. Guys like George O'Leary along the way, right? Marty Favret, the head coach at Division III school, gave me my first full-time job. Grateful for Brad Childress, Leslie Frazier, Mark Sussman, an athletic director that hired a 23-year-old that had no idea what he was doing a long time ago in Savannah, Georgia. You know, grateful for all those people. And that's what led me here. And in this coaching profession, you learn from everybody. I learned a lot from our assistants that have been here at Memphis since I've been here. And I will continue to learn.
Speaking of that, the assistant question, that's what everybody wants to know on the bowl team. How do those negotiations go, and how can you hit the ground running?
Sure. As things stand right now, the assistants that are currently in place will coach with us through the bowl game. The Cotton Bowl is a big game. We're excited about it. And that's all I can say on that. We've got a great group of assistants. Obviously, you don't win the many amount of games that we've won here without having a great staff, our support staff, from everybody in this room, our academic support, Sherry Schwartz, who's been my sidekick, who's can't wait to continue to work with her. Those type of people, they're the ones that make the wins occur on the field. And but our assistant coaches will coach with us through the bowl game, and then we'll figure it out from there. But right now, grateful that they're by our side as well.
Coach, you talked about all the different stops you've had along the way. Is there ever a point that you doubted a day like this could ever be possible?
Yeah, in this profession, sorry, there's some hard days. Look, everybody in this room has had some hard days. And I certainly don't sit here and claim to say that I've had a hard life. I've been blessed. But there's been some days when maybe you're out of a job or you feel like you can't score any points, that you say, man, what am I doing? There's times in my career I've made $5,000 a year. I've slept on a cot, or I couldn't get phone calls returned. So you sit there, but you always look in the mirror and say, you're built for this. And if you persevere and you believe, and other people believe in you, you can accomplish anything. And I've always said this, if you keep swinging that axe, good things will come. And I'll take that same approach here every single day. We're going to swing. We're going to keep swinging. We're going to keep swinging. We're going to have a lot of success in everything we do here because of that.
What do these next few days look like for you, especially with early signing period next week?
Yep. No, wonderful to have the opportunity to go and meet with the team today. All right, we'll have a practice starting on Sunday, the team banquet Sunday night, and then we presume practice for the Cotton Bowl this week. We've got official visitors here this weekend, so right when we're done here, I've got to go put on my recruiting hat and let's go. So I'll spend the weekend with recruits, and then practice on Sunday with our current players. And in the meantime, at some point, try to study a little Penn State film and maybe find an hour or two for a nap. So that's how I foresee my next few days.
We'll take one or two more questions. Anyone? Yes, Jeff.
Can you tell me when you interviewed, and what was that like walking into the interview? Was it a modified approach that you gave us Sunday, or what was that like?
I interviewed not too distant past, and to be honest with you, when I walked into that interview room with the men on the search committee, it was a sense of relief because I got a chance to sit down and finally tell my story. Share with them my vision for this program. And that's the easy part. Really, everyone said, oh, you must have prepared. You must have prepared for your interview. Well, it's been a lifetime of preparation. It's been the 4 years here at Memphis, having an understanding for the culture and everything we do here. But I didn't sit up one night sitting there worried about how it acted. The biggest piece of advice every coach gave me was just be yourself. And I'm fortunate that those people in that interview room liked what they saw from across the way, and it worked out. But at the end of the day, just like today, didn't come up here with any note cards, really didn't think about it. All I could think about is the next step in my job, and this opportunity that I've been invited to keep working and keep chopping away at it.
If you could sort of, I guess, enunciate that, what does a Ryan Silverfield program look like to you? This was Mike Norvell's program, this is now your program. What in your mind does that look like?
You know, it's going to be a program that we set an environment with high standards where every single day the players come into a positive environment, and when they leave here, they're better off for being in our program. And that means that everything matters, from academics, like I said earlier, to the community, to the way we train, to the way we respect each other, to the way we serve each other, to the way we do every single thing. It will matter, right? To the way we talk to each other, to the way we study film, to the way we respect women, to the way we travel, to the way we take the field with great excitement, fast, physical, the mindset to go out there that no obstacle will want to get in our way. That's the type of program you'll see with the Ryan Silverfield program.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Questions for Laird?
Okay, thanks.
Larry, so during the interview, what did sell you on Ryan? Obviously, he told us what he thought he sold, but what sold you as you interviewed him that amount of time?
When he walked in that room, the thing that really struck me was how real, how calm, but confident he was, and how he just really clearly was able to lay out his personal plan for the program. Of course, he was able to go into a lot more detail with me in that room than he would be with you all in front of in front of the cameras. But I was just really impressed. He held himself so well, and all of us in the room felt the same way. It was from beginning to end, great conversation. And I will tell you, one of the things that I find remarkable about coaching these days is how challenging it can be to really demonstrate the love and care for players and still hold them accountable. And frankly, I knew going into that meeting that Ryan loved his players and they loved him. What I came out of that meeting with is a clear understanding that he can also hold them accountable and do it the right way.
10 years ago, it was hard to get a quality candidate coming to take the job here in Memphis. How hard was it to get good quality candidates coming this year?
It was certainly not hard. it was harder to choose. Let's put it that way.
With the recruiting calendar now the way it is, how important was it really getting this done as quickly as you did?
You know, we talked about that 5 days ago as well, and I will tell you the sense of urgency is definitely there, and I think it's unfortunate for schools in our position to sort of be pushed into this short time frame. But I meant what I said, that I was intent on making sure we took the time to do it right, and I feel confident we did that as well.
Larry, what was your reaction to Coach Silverfield's press conference on Sunday and what he had said?
I thought he was the same way. I mean, just what you saw just now, very, very genuine, very, very direct, very comfortable in his own skin, knows who he is, was really able to articulate what he sees as for the program. It's been the same thing from beginning to now. That's what I think is most impressive.
Are you going to hold him to the whole he's never leaving thing if he wins?
Oh, yeah. There's several things I've written down during the process that will come back. I'm not going to comment on numbers or specifics or any of that. It's just not. It's not really not fair to any other candidates that could have been involved.
One of the, there's generally everyone wildly enthusiastic. There's a few people out there who say, you didn't hire a search firm, it wasn't a true national search, etc. Can you speak to that? I know you have already, but
Yeah.
you didn't just think that at all.
Absolutely not. You know, I respect and appreciate what search firms can do. I will tell you, in the last search that I was a part of at Florida, we didn't have a firm either. And what you find now is that with relationships across the country, I've been in this profession for a long time, you have the connections and the ability to network and get anybody that really has an interest is going to find a way to get to you. And you have the ability to check out and network with others to understand what that market looks like. So I feel very confident that we were able to entertain all of our best options.
Anyone else?
The support that was coming on social media and things like that for him, you mentioned he won the job, but were you able to just ignore that? And how much personal, like not social media stuff, but personally, were you getting phone calls and things in support of him getting the job?
Well, you have a lot of communication, as you might imagine, in this role and in that kind of process. You know, one of the things that made me realize that we think a lot alike is I'm not a social media guy either. So I think we're both a little old school in that regard. And in fact, I was so intent upon making sure we made the right decision for the right reasons that I essentially removed myself from any social media or media throughout the process. I didn't even look at it. What I did is I had someone on our staff that would monitor it for me, and if there was something really critical or something I really needed to understand or try to address, then he would share it with me. But otherwise, I didn't want to be skewed or influenced by any of that. I understand he's a remarkably popular candidate, and I'm thrilled for that. And frankly, it doesn't often sort of line up that way, where you have who the fans want and the team wants, and he's also truly the best candidate for the job. And I'm so happy that it lined up that well for all of us.